Okay, welcome, welcome. Hello, you coach. I'm going to double check and make sure this is all working. Everything's good. And glad that you're here now joining me. So, hello, hello, hello. Oh, see, all right. So, welcome, coach. Hello, you beautiful, fantastic, delicious, amazing, magical, marvelous coach. You, yes. I'm I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're watching this. I'm Ben Dooley, MCC coach. I'm here to help you grow, to help you discover, help you deepen, sharpen, strengthen, solidify your coaching skills so that you can be the coach you are here to be. And however you're getting this recording, because it's kind of on a couple of different resources, but all of this is coming from in tandem with the Coaching Skills Forum. And I bring this up on every one. Go to these calls, check them out, coachingskillsforum.com. They're free. They're free. They're amazing. And what it is twice a month, coaches of all different types and levels gather and we explore a single skill and aspect of our coaching in deep and powerful and provocative conversation. And there's nothing else like this out there. And it is extremely amazing and rich and beautiful. It really is an honor to be a part of these calls and to engage with the wonderful coaches that join these calls. And please, you come join. Get all the information at coachingskillsforum.com. Please, they're free. Go get them. And the topic that's coming up, and so I do my own little take on the various topics that are coming up. And today, in a couple of days, we're going to be talking about the aspect and the skill of witnessing in coaching. And what does that mean? And how does that show up? And what makes this important? And all of this. And I talked last week on the last one about witnessing, but there's more. And so I want to take it in even more clearly, articulate and deepen what we're talking about when we talk about witnessing. And again, when we talk about witnessing, it's really seeing the client. I see you. I see what's here. I see your challenge. I see your frustrations. I see the truth of you. Not necessarily that you're buying into their story, but that I see you. I'm witnessing the real human experience and the real you in this moment. And we can look to the magnificence and the glorification and all of it that like we're just witnessing the beauty and the wonder and the power of the client. Yes, because what we're witnessing, what we're seeing, we then get to call attention to, and what we give attention to grows in general. So when we're witnessing their magnificence and their power and their strength, we're witnessing their magnificence emerging from their shell or their habits or their whatever. And so, of course, I see this powerful, beautiful you coming out or expressing. But we can also witness the challenge and the hard and the struggle that they're going through. And I see how hard it is. And I see, but we're still talking to the powerful part of them. We're just acknowledging not just the wonderful beauty, but we're also acknowledging the challenge and the hard. Because we're not witnessing the circumstance and the situation and the story, we're witnessing the person, the beautiful, beautiful person that is there. And I hope that makes sense. It all comes down to I see you. That's all that it is. And every single one of us on the face of this planet, I mean, there's 7 billion people now, at least at the time of this video, could be more. But every single one of us, you, me, your clients, my clients, the people in your life, the people we don't know, people in the other side of the world that we'll never meet. Every single person, all that we want is just to be seen and heard and recognized and valued. That's it. Whether you're a 4-year-old child or a 94-year-old adult, whether you're uh, a big, high affluent in society, or whether you're a small little tribal person who's living in the remote. It doesn't matter. We all want to be seen and heard and recognized and valued. And that's what witnessing brings in. Witnessing, I see you. And there's not a lot of that out there in the world, not to this level. There's some. I'm not saying that coaching is the only place that you'll ever get this, but it's definitely a place where you get it. And that's our job. That's our job. Our job is to witness, to see the client truly. And we don't get that a lot in the world. We get a lot of, we have to put up shelves. We have to, not shelves, shells, coverings, protections, masks. We have to protect ourselves. We cannot allow ourselves to be truly vulnerable and truly seen for various real and made up reasons. And yet it's what we all deeply crave. You can see the conflict and the conundrum that we are in every day of our lives. I just wish people would truly see me for who I really am. But the problem comes from that we have a really hard time witnessing ourselves. We start to buy in on the masks and the stories and the shell and all those things. We start to buy into that ourselves. We start to not be able to truly witness our own magnificence. And that's where I want to point this particular topic and sharing, is that it's one thing to I see you, the client, but we're also helping the client witness themselves so that they can see the magnificence they truly are, so that they can see their truth, so that they can see the real beautiful gift that lies within, that they can actually give themselves a distinction and a separation from the stories that we live in and the stories we're being told about us by others, and all of these things that we allow to design and create this sort of uh, 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 just different design of who we are, who we're supposed to be. And yet in coaching, we get to peel through all those layers. We get to cut through all that crap and just see the real person, the real you, and help the client see the real them, their fears, their joys, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, their values, their richness, their stuck spots, their hopes, desires, and dreams, all of that stuff that we typically don't allow ourselves to see, or we cover up, or we refine, and we do so much of that in our lives that we actually stop being able to see that ourselves. At the very best, we know there's something here, I just don't know what it is. What an amazing gift you get to bring to your people that you work with. What an incredible gift. And that points to the other layer of this, which is, dear coach, how deeply, how authentically, how clearly do you witness you? How clearly do you see yourself? Because you, like me, are also human. And you've got your own masks and your own structures and your own designs and your own shells and your own everything to protect and to help you get through your day to day, and to create a presentation and a modification of who you are to present to the outside world that would be acceptable. that would be safe, that would fit in. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's a casualty. And are you able to truly see yourself? It's one of the things I love about this work is the revealing that I get when I'm working with people, when I'm getting coached and when I'm going through this, but also when I'm working with my clients and the coaches that I work with. It's a revealing of me. If I'm willing to see it, sometimes it's stuff I'm not proud of and I'm embarrassed by and I'm angered by in myself, but it's also an honest part of me. And it also gets to reveal other parts of myself. Coaching is one of the few places where I believe we truly get to be authentic with each other. And that's part of that witnessing. So that's where I want to point you, dear coach, is to continue witnessing yourself. Keep looking at the truth of you, where you get stuck, where you get frustrated, where you get overwhelmed, where you want to put up walls, or you want to back off or cover up or avoid or dissuade or anything. Notice that. It's just a human experience. But it's also noticing where in you is the magnificence. What are your beautiful gifts? Noticing those real human experiences and the good and the bad and the ugly and the beautiful of you. And that's actually what you get to access in your coaching. That's part of what I train, is to bring your full self in service of the client in the coaching, but then you get to bring your full self in service of you in your life. That's really where the magic is. So I hope this is all making sense. Come and join the Coaching Skills Forum calls, whether you're getting this in time for the witnessing call or later, because this is the end of the alphabet. There are no X, Y, and Z skills that have come across. But then we loop around, we go back to A's, and we keep on going. So join us whenever you can, coachingskillsforum.com. You will witness amazing things in the other coaches, in our coaching work, and in you. And that's what we're here for. So I hope this has helped and inspired and woken up some parts of you. And then continue to take those things you discover in yourself and find those opportunities, create those opportunities to put them into your coaching. Again, the more that you have of yourself, the more awareness and truth that you have, the more you are able to see and witness you, the more you have as a resource to bring to your clients and to your coaching. Really, it's amazing. So come back for more. I will see you for more later in the next one. Until then, I wish you a marvelous and delicious and beautiful, gorgeous witnessing coaching. Bye.